Eliwood struggles to recover from Ninian's death and moves onward. His destination is the Dread Isle. An enemy waits there, one who must be defeated. Nergal surrounds himself with his morphs and waits for Eliwood's arrival. The final battle draws near. Chapter 30: Victory or Death. Well, we've arrived. Fargus, I can never thank you enough. No need to worry about that. Are you sure you don't need our help from here? Fargus's pirate crew makes women smile and villains revile. We could be helpful. Thank you for your concern, but from here, we go alone. We don't have any idea what will happen. We'd like you to deliver a message, if you would. Even if we successfully defeat Nergal, there's no saying if we'll survive the battle. We might, if we don't return. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I'll worry about that when the time comes. Don't worry. Thank you. And also, about Nils. I know, I'll take responsibility for him. Nils, we're going now. Going to shatter Nergal's ambitions and bring him down. You wait here and rest until we get back, okay? Nils, I don't think you'll forgive me, no matter how I apologize. But just hear me out. Our power is no match for Nergal. Even so, we can't give up. I have to fulfill Ninian's wish, too. I will never, ever flee from that duty. So, I want you to face reality as well. It doesn't have to be now, when you're past the pain, when you've recovered. I'm sure that's what Ninian would want too. Okay, Fargus, we're going. Hey, don't mess this up, pups. Ahoy, Dart! Hold on a moment. Yeah? What is it, Captain? Isn't there something you want to tell me? What? Alright, fine. Get going. Okay. Dart. What? What is it? Don't come back dead. Is that it? Of course I'm not going to die. Oh? You saved my life 5 years back. If I went and lost it now, you'd have my hide for a rug. I'll do whatever it takes to get back alive. Aye, is that so? Then get going. You better watch after those whelps too. Aye aye, Captain. Well then, time to get back on board and wait. Come on, lad. Uh-oh, I forgot. I was supposed to give him something important. It's something that'll come in real handy in battle. Can't believe I forgot. Nothing to be done but send someone after them. I'll go. Oh? Are you sure you want to do it? I am. That's a relief. Live and return, whelp. So, they're coming. Go, Limstella. Bring their essences to me. Sire, I have given you magic stronger than any seen on the continent. Through this magic, you have gained much power, perfect strength, and perfect beauty. You are my masterpiece, Limstella. Your flesh cannot endure the power of this sorcery. Before tomorrow, your entire body will be corrupted. But this is what you desire, yes? The chance to die for me? As you wish. So far, so good. A little more and we'll be at the Dragon's Gate. We got here without much trouble. Wonder when Greybeard will show up. What do you want to do? Wait? Let me think. Lord Eliwood, look out! Move! Whoa. Nils, you came. I did. I can't run away any longer. I'll take Ninian's place. I have to do her part. No, I have to do Ninian's part and mine. I'll fight with you, and we'll change the course of fate. Well spoken. Now you sound like a man. Nils, glad to see you. Sorry for worrying you. I'm fine now. And now, stop skulking and come out. I know you're there. What? Ah, who? Limstella. The one who's always at Nergal's side. Ebony hair, gold pupils. You're a morph, aren't you? I've come for your quintessence. Come out, my humble servants. We'll have to fight our way through. No matter how many there are, we cannot retreat. He hasn't called any dragons yet. If we go now, we might still have time to stop him. Let's go, Eris. It's the final battle. Welcome to Chapter 30. As Eliwood said, this is the final battle. Not the final chapter, but the final big, overarching, kind of on a large map sort of territory battle. So, taking a look at this map, it's a very large one, as you can see here. There's a lot of panning here as I go up and down and left and right here. So the space we've got is pretty spread out, which results in the enemies being decently spread out. But as always with a lot of these maps, these are not the only enemies to expect throughout the entire course of the map. The terrain here there's a lot of diverse terrain here, right? We've got tons of different mountain ranges scattered all over the place. That are going to direct and hamper our movement. We've got a river running down the middle and off to the sides over here. And then there's also a bunch of ruins that are visitable. So there's one up there, one over here, and one, I think, all the way down here. Yep. So we'll want to keep an eye out for those. And additionally, right, because considering the kind of the terrain layout here of it being so widespread and wide open, of course, we have to deal with ballistas, which are definitely going to be pretty annoying for our flyers. Now, the ballistas there's not immediate access to some of these ballistas. But some of them do, right? There's a sniper over here for that ballista. There is a sniper over here for this ballista. This ballista is unmanned for now. There's a sniper over here for this ballista. And a sniper over here for the ballista up top. So we're basically getting ballista coverage for almost pretty much the entire map. So those are going to be key, key units to prioritize taking out, right? The archers here, so that our flyers are able to move around more flexibly, especially, which will be very helpful, especially on a map here with so many mountains restricting movement. Taking a look at the boss over here, we've got Limstella, the final of Nergal's morphs. She comes as a max level 20 sage with crazy stats, right? But this is an endgame boss, so it's kind of what you expect. 24 magic means she's hitting like a truck. She drops this, her main attacking tome here, Fimblebetter. I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce it, but that's... I read it as Fimbulvetr, so I'm just gonna say that, but I'm sure there's some kind of like foreign language that non-English language or whatever that this comes from, where there's an actual pronunciation there. But anyways, 37 attack means that she's gonna be hitting very, very hard, especially considering the fact that she's got 17 speed. So she's not insanely fast, right? She's not undoubleable, but there are definitely units that she will double. Now keep this in mind. She is losing a decent amount of speed to her tome here, 12 weight on, so she's actually losing 5 speed, which gives her 12 speed, which is actually, you know, now I'm looking at it again, that's a lot more manageable, I'd say, in terms of speed. But she's got some pretty insane defenses as well. 27 res, 24 defense means only our hardest of hitting units are going to be doing meaningful damage to her. Now, of course, if we're trying to ignore res, right, we've got Kanats for that, right? So that's, once again, the ongoing potential utility of Luna in getting damage there. Since he has high res too, he's also going to be minimizing damage taken here, although it's still going to be a lot. But that'll definitely be a useful tool when we get all the way over there. So yeah, other than that, we can kind of just cycle through all the enemies here. We've got a druid over here that has Eclipse, first of all, so want to keep an eye out for this guy. Eclipse down here, kind of in the middle right of the map over here. Want to keep an eye out for that guy. You can see he has massive range on this thing. And if he hits, he's cutting your HP in half, which can do quite a significant amount at this point in the game, considering how high our HP levels are going to be at. So yeah, but he drops a Nosferatu, not the most useful weapon, but there is that. A bunch of Wyvern Riders with various weapons. This guy's got a killer. This guy's got a killer lance, so we'll want to keep an eye out for him. Oh, this guy's a devil axe. The warrior we'll want to be careful about as well. Some of these promoted. Oh my god, this guy has a Woe Dao. That's nuts. That's Karel's weapon. All right. Essentially, basically like a killing weapon. It's got a high crit rate, so we'll also want to keep an eye out for this. The Sword Masters are genuinely quite scary. But I think if we get our appropriate, he's not actually super fast, so I think we should be able to deal with him without too much issue. You know, assuming that with 18 attack, I think even if he crits, it's not that big of a deal. So surprisingly weak, honestly, for a promoted unit at this point in the game. This guy's got a Light Brand. There's another magic over here that also has Fimbulvetr, but also has Bolting. Oh, okay, you. There's a good chance that we can take care of you right away, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We might be able to take care of him pretty much instantly. Which will, if we can do that, that would help, because I don't. The bolting is going to be really annoying here. This guy's got Aura and Purge. We also want to deal with the Purge guy. Where are you? All the way up here. So we want to keep an eye out for this guy's range too. You can see there's a lot of key threats to take out here between all of the archers and between all of the 3 to 10 range tome users. Definitely a lot to look out for. And there's even a guy with a fortify staff, so that guy's gonna be kind of annoying if there are any healable enemies within his range. This is actually our first time seeing the fortify staff, and it's on the enemy side here. So yeah, other than that, not a whole lot in terms of droppables. At this point in the game, you know, we just went on a giant shopping spree, so we're not super concerned about getting new items at this point. We've gotten a lot of I think the strongest items that we can get at this point, although there are some more that we'll get in terms of like endgame drops and stuff that'll be useful later down the line in what remaining few chapters that we have. But yeah, that about covers the kind of the general map overview. So I've got a lot of prep to do. We've got here 16 deployment slots to work with Nils and Eliwood Force deploy, but you know, you're probably deploying these guys anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take my time to get those preps done for this final battle, in quotation marks, final battle There's more after this, so it's not technically the final battle, but yeah. So I'll get my preps done, and then I'll see you after that. All right, and I am back. Preparations have been completed. With our 16 deployment slots, these are all the units that I'm going to be deploying here. Key note is that we are not bringing either of our thieves, Legault or Matthew, mainly because there is simply nothing I want to steal, no chests to get on this particular map. They have basically exhausted their use as thieves at this point. So that leaves us room to field some of our other, I guess, second line units, Lucius and Geets, who have been kind of just chilling in the back for a lot of chapters, but still have stats good enough to be useful to some degree. Although I'd say Lucius's stats are actually quite comparable to some of our other magic users, apart from his luck and defense, which is the biggest concern. He shouldn't be getting in any situations where those stats are super important to begin with, but it will be something we need to look out for, especially on this map with the long-range ballistas, who are very likely to go for Lucius with how low his defense is. Other than that, everyone else is pretty much equipped with whatever they've got. Nils, I've got the Iron Rune here, just in case we might need it. I can always pull it off of Merlinus later, but might as well just have it on Nils already. Everyone's just kind of been equipped with kind of whatever weapons I intended to get for them last chapter, any of the items that we already had. And then a couple more things. I've given Fiora the Delphi shield back. With her 10 movement, she's going to be especially helpful here in diving headfirst into some of the more dangerous areas and taking care of those ballistas. The Delphi shield will keep her safe in that regard. Other than that, Penn's still holding on to his bolting. I think I have an idea for how to use that this particular map, so we might actually get to see some usage out of it. Marcus I have with the member card. There is a secret shop on this map, and I would like to go to it, so I've got the member card out for that. And then finally, I have Kanas here. There's actually something I forgot to do in the previous chapter that I'm going to do now, is actually to use the Dragon Shield on him. Out of the units that we are using frequently, I think he is the one who needs the defense the most. He only has 8 defense. Having just 2 points of defense isn't really going to do all that much at this point in the game, but it is still something, so we'll give it to one of our more higher utility units in Kanas, just so he has a little bit better survivability here. And with that, I can actually go grab something else from the storage if I want. I could try and make use of something like Eclipse or even Fenrir, although I don't really see the need for it. I think I'll leave an open slot. Well, you know what? I'll give him one of our... He probably doesn't need an elixir, so I'll just grab one of the vulneraries off of Kent, just so he can have that for some emergency healing, just in case. Other than that, yeah, that's really it. I've got all our different utility staves here, split between Lucius, Pent, and Priscilla, between barriers, warps, recovers, and rescues, right? They're kind of just, you know, there for staff utility as well. Other than that, there's not too much to say left to say here. We go back to check the map to view our formation. I've made a couple modifications. I think the idea, generally speaking here, is to get some of our magic users heading this way to deal with these guys. I do have a couple ideas for how to deal with the earlier ballista, the ballistas that are a bit closer to us. So that one up there, and then this one over here. I think I have a couple of ways that I might be able to deal with him. But we will have to see. Other than that, yep, I think that's really all I've got to say about that. So not too much to say. Also, I'll go ahead and save my changes here and get this chapter started. Ah, Lord Eliwood, here. This is an Earth Seal. Where did you get this? Fargus told me to give it to you. I'm grateful. This should help us out in battle. Yes, yes, yes. An Earth Seal that I'm just going to send straight to Merlinus because I don't have anyone to promote at this point. Everyone that we're using is fully promoted, so that item is actually completely useless to us at the moment. Eris, if you're worried about me, I'm fine. You know all about my flute song, right, Eris? I'll do my best to do Ninian's part 2. Indeed, and he will be probably prove to be quite useful on this map. Alright, so first thing is first. Our goal right now is to take out these ballistas as quickly as possible. They are the main threats, but also the bolting, the long-range magic units, the Sage over here with bolting, we also want to take him out as well. So, Fiora can, if I did the math correctly, yes, she can fly all the way up here and use a javelin to take this guy out. I think that honestly might actually be the best idea. In fact, I could move here even. There's a couple things I want to check first of all. Although she's not at risk of get crit at all. The Wodao Swordmaster here has a boosted crit rate, but with 19 attack, he's only doing 3 damage. If he crits that's 9 damage. That's really not a big deal. This guy over here, does he have a steel axe for 24? Yeah, he's not doing a whole lot either, although we are at a weapon triangle disadvantage here. But I think we can just use the javelin here to actually take this guy out. I think that should put us in position for next turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it will. So this does put us in range. The key thing here is this does put us in range of the ballista, but this is where the Delphi shield comes into real handy here. We won't be taking effective damage here, which is going to help Fiora out a ton. So immediately we can get rid of this bolting guy. And not have to worry about that. Alright, he does that guy. Okay, that does spawn some reinforcements here. We will be able to deal with them without too much issue with the our other units that are going to be advancing. Okay, so with that handled, this area is by far a lot safer because we don't have to worry about bolting. Now we do still have to worry about this guy, but we'll have to see who he wants to take out, whether or not he has the capability of like really taking someone out. I realized I probably should have moved. Okay. I originally thought I was going to need Nils to get Fiora up to a good position here, but that seems to not be the case. So I probably should have moved Nils somewhere down here to help out with Pent, because Pent could actually use that extra movement to try and hit this guy, so we'll have to waste an extra turn luring that guy out. Not a big deal, but we got some other priorities here as well. Eliwood, our Laura's, Eliwood, Hector, and Lynn could all still use some levels. So it'd be good to put them to good, or it'd be nice to put them to good use coming up here as well. So 6 damage. I think we're willing to take 6 damage. The only one you'll be threatened by is going to be the ballista. I think we should be fine if that's the case. Lynn, I actually want to move up here. Lynn should be fine as well. She's got 15 defense. She'll be fine. And she has the added benefit of being able to attack with a bow here, which we do want to do. To get her that little bit of extra bow experience, which could be nice if we can get her to Killer Lance weapon rank, then, or Killer Bow weapon rank. That would be nice. And she's not too far out. And then we'll bring Eliwood up here. We can use the last 2 of this, the old rapier here. Oh, well, I guess there's still one more left because of the crit. That works fine. That works too. Okay, okay. From here, what do I want to do? I am worried about this guy, so I want to make sure our higher defense units are out here who can take it. I think Nils is probably just going to be coming this way. Let me think here. We do want to send some people who can deal with Cavaliers. Okay, here's what we'll do. Pan can come over here, and he could just straight up bolting this guy over here. Do a really nice chunk of damage, actually. But I kind of want to save the boltings for the time being. So we're actually just going to move Pens in here. Equip with Hellfire for now. Is that in range, actually? I might want to be out of range. It's not quite in range. Okay, so we're good there. We can just move there. I'm not worried about the Ballista doing too much damage here. So we should be okay. Hawkeye can actually move to taunt one of these guys, which is maybe not the worst idea. Taunt two of them, actually. If he had a hammer here, that would be nice, but I didn't equip with I didn't give the correct effective weaponry here. I think he has a sword reaver, right? Yeah, I probably should have given him a hammer instead if I wanted to send him this way. Not that it'll matter. I think he would kill with the silver axe anyways. We can set him up here. Do we want to set him up here? He's at level 12. He's got phenomenal stats already. I kind of wanted to give the experience to like Canas. He's only at level 8, and some more levels could definitely help him out. What about countering? Silver Lance, Steel Lance, Steel Lance. Okay, this is 21, 27, 21. I'll take a chunk of damage, but it won't be that big of a deal because it's Hawkeye. Nah, I think it's better if we don't lure them out for now. Because we can just take them all out next turn pretty easily. Now we do want to watch out. Geats will be fine coming this way as well. We do want to watch out for ballista range for our other flyers, right? Notably, Florina and Heath don't want to move to dangerous locations. And God, the range is so far, it's really kind of hard to keep track of where is safe and where is not safe. Like this tile above the peak here, is that safe? It is. So there's this kind of sliver of space here that's safe from the ballistas. Although maybe not safe from this ballista. Okay, it is. So like there's a very small space that's safe up there. Oh, okay, how do I want to do this? We'll send Lowen up in this direction. Hector's gonna be moving in this direction as well. Priscilla is probably gonna get targeted by the ballista if she's up here, but once again, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, she'll be fine. We do have every ability to just heal up afterwards, since I would like to keep Lucius out of that range though. So we'll keep Lucius just kind of following up from behind. Heath can't make it all the way over there, so I need to find a good safe spot. Is that a good safe spot? It's one of the furthest. It's either these three kind of in this like L shape over here. Yeah, those tiles are safe. So I can move Heath over here. We don't need, do we need the Brave Lance here? Is that in range of the Swordmaster? Not quite, okay. This should be safe for Heath. Merlinus is going to just stay back behind. There's not really, he can't really go too far. Okay, we're good on that direction, so I just need to make sure we keep Merlinus out of range here. Probably move you here. Right. Yeah, okay. Florina can come up. I think that forest tile should be safe. Yes. Yes, okay. This forest tile here should be safe. And then Harkin, we are kind of splitting up our party here, but I think that's okay. Do I want Harkin to come up? Or would Harkin be more valuable backing up the other guys over here? I think Harkin will be a little bit more helpful backing up the guys over here. And then we're going to send Marcus this direction as well. Nils can come up here and probably just dance Hector. He's the one that probably needs the movement boost the most. Although I don't really want to get you in range of the Swordmaster here. Although I guess it wouldn't be a big deal if I equip the Sword Slayer, huh? And he's not threatened whatsoever either, so... I can move you here. Sword Slayer, not a big deal. Alright. Okay, so these guys do advance. That makes it easier to take them out next turn here. Good dodge, even with Weapon Triangle disadvantage. And that is enough to kill if we miss, if we hit, which we did. Okay, good. Fiora handling the Brigand quite nicely. Yeah, 2 damage here, not scary. He misses anyways, and the crit on the Javelin. Fiora, once again, putting in work. Cleaning up. Okay, these wyverns are gonna start flying down. Where are they going? Okay, that's fine. Misses anyways, so we're good there. Okay, you go for Geats. Totally fine, totally chilling. I'm not quite sure where these wyverns are going. I kind of would have expected them to fly all the way down. I hope they're not going for the... They're not like the brigands and they're going for the ruins over here. Okay. Over here, over here, over here. So I'm actually going to bring Harkin up. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will bring Harkin over here. Well, no, we'll bring Harkin up over here. Iron Blade. Lightbrand is not enough to kill in one shot. I do want to give him sword experience if we can. So Iron Blade will just do it. I think that's safe. Feels kind of weird to be using an Iron Blade this late into the game, but we have it, so we can use it. Pent. Okay, I need to be careful about you. Luckily, we can stay out of your range for now. Pent can come over here, and this is where that bolting is going to be really useful. Yeah, look, he can one-shot here, and it's a 100% chance. Completely get rid of that ballista. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Very nice. So yeah, bolting, very useful there. If we want to stay out of range of you, Kanas can very simply... That'll do it, that'll do it. Alright, we'll let Kanas take out the general here and get him a nice chunk of EXP. Oh, the magic is really nice there. Alright, over here then. If Florina had 10 moves, she would be able to reach over there. But she's not Fiora. We'll handle what she's gonna do here in a second. I I definitely think Hawkeye is the play here. 31 strength on a silver axe is nothing to scoff at, that's for sure. Not the biggest fan of the positioning here. You have... Oh, you don't have a bow, though. That's good. What's your speed? 9? Okay. Workable. I think we just use Hawkeye here. I think I prefer to use Hawkeye here. I think Killer Axe over Silver Axe here. Yeah, because if we get the crit, then... Okay, no crit. That's okay. Probably... Okay, yeah, no crit. Okay, that's fine. We've got plenty of Killer Axes anyways. Okay. Improved defenses are nice. And then after that, yeah, I think we just... We'll move Geets in. Marcus up. I don't think the forest is safe. Yeah, okay. We'll let Hawkeye take it on the enemy phase here. In the meantime, up here, we can go ahead and immediately take care of that ballista. I think that should be safe, right? Yep. Very, very nice. I swear, Fiora is going to be... Oh! Do you have a bow? Oh, thank God you don't have a bow. The Devil Axe is real scary, though. 33 attack. Oh my God. You're a warrior, not a berserker, so you don't have a base crit chance. So I think we'll be fine. 33 is... That's a heavy hitting attack, though. Hopefully Fiora will be okay up there. I mean, she should survive at least one. So, that should be okay. As for up here... Okay, so... Ballistas are taken care of. These two ballistas, done. So now we're keeping an eye on this ballista. Heath can come all the way up here and use a spear. Use a spear. A javelin's not enough to take out that paladin. 20 attack, 20 attack means you're just gonna do a little bit of damage to him. Nothing he can't deal with himself, though we do want to watch out for some of these other enemies. Especially the ballista range, but it looks safe. Do I want to do that, though? I think not. I think I'd rather taunt up these paladins with some of my other units, like Eliwood, for example. Honestly, if we could get Eliwood all of the kills here, that would be really nice. We can bring him here. Equip this rapier. And leave him there. Nils is in a spot, that's for sure. You don't have rescue. Rescue is all the way down here. My rescue... Wait, no. You have rescue, right? I wonder. I don't think I have enough range. Rescue is going to be MP -2, so 10 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, I can't actually pull her down here. I don't think I need to. I think she will be fine because this guy does not have a crit chance. He's got 4 crit, and we've got plenty of luck, skill, speed, luck and skill, I think. So she should be okay. I want these guys to go after Eliwood, so do we slow our advance here? We're gonna send Heath. Oh, is that a safe spot? It is. Okay, we're gonna send Florina this way. We're trying to get to these ruins as quickly as we can. Keith, I'd like to get you to a safe spot as well. I guess the mountain will do. Yeah, that's safe. Apart from you. Oh, shoot. Okay, no, it's safe. It's safe. It's safe. I forgot to check the ballista range. That could have been bad. But he was not. Yeah, he was just outside of that range. Okay, so he should be okay. And honestly, even if he got hit by the ballista, he's at max HP. It would hurt for sure. But okay, we're safe there. The problem is he's not going to be able to taunt the ballistas out. So we might, if we can use it. Okay, I think I have the idea here. What I'm gonna do. I do have an idea. I don't know if we have enough movement to do this. Now, I do need to watch out for your range, but if we can get just a bit closer, that would be great. Create a wall here. These guys all have just regular lances, right? Steel sword, steel lance, and steel lance. Okay, so the weapon here doesn't really matter then. We'll go killing edge is fine. Hector will get you moving as well. Sword Slayer is not as necessary here. We can use the Wolf Bale here. We should be safe with using the Wolf Bale. Hopefully they go for Eliwood. I would imagine they would go for Eliwood if they can. So that lets us bring Lucius closer. Quite a bit closer, actually. Should I bring Priscilla up here to help out? Yeah. I think we'll bring Lynn as well. Alright, and then Merlinus can head up here, and then we should be good there. Alright, let's see how much... Yeah, this should be okay. 14. But we dodge. Very nice. Oh, we get the crit on the one where we don't need the crit. Man. Is what it is. Alright, let's see how this goes. 18. But we dodge. Very nice. And there we get the Fiora. Fiora gets the crit when it matters. On a callback to that one chapter. I don't remember the number anymore, but when she was critting back, when she was constantly critting. Crit after crit. Okay, go for Eliwood. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, you go for Hector because Hector's in range. That's totally fine. 40 damage because of the effective. Damn. Good dodge. Oh my god, all these crits at the last moment. Damn, okay, sure. He really does need a couple more points of speed. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's okay. It does. This guy only does half. If he hits... Oh, well, actually, look. 0 hit rate. That's actually very helpful. The fact that we can actually taunt with Hector there and he doesn't even have the ability to hit at all. Well, to keep an eye out on this guy, especially for right now, though, especially because of all these... We're going to be taking damage from all these wyverns here in a second. If I could take you out, that would be really nice. Are you in bolting range? Not quite. Not quite in bolting range. Although he would take probably reduced damage from bolting, right? I don't think bolting would kill. Yeah, 11 res. For like 23 damage, that's not enough, yeah. Well, to keep an eye out on that for sure. I think we want to lure these wyverns out if we can. I do need to be very careful about this guy, though. Okay, meanwhile, up here, everyone's totally okay, but we're just going to let Lynn get some bow experience here. Okay, keep an eye out for ballistas, because there's another ballista up here. Not too much range there, though. And another ballista guy over here, which I honestly might just use Fiora to take care of. That might be the best play, actually, is to just let Fiora take care of the ballista instead of... What's your range? If I move here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not enough. And not that he would be able to reach the ballista guy anyways. But he could take out the Aura Fortify Mage, although that's not really that important. This guy's not a very important target to take out, admittedly. I could grab the... I could do this, though, and then pull him out. The problem is, where does that put him? Definitely in range of the Eclipse. And definitely in range of all of these wyverns as well. And I think it's a bit too risky of a play. Okay, here's what we'll do. I might have split up our army a little bit too thinly on the northern side, on the side going north here. Fiora should be safe there. Well, the bishop is probably going to come attack. 22 attack on 22 res means he does no damage though, which is very nice. I wish I could have countered though. If I equipped the javelin, I could have countered there, but it is what it is. If we can take out the archer there, we should be okay. No one's taken any significant damage so far. And then I do want to lure all of these guys out if we can, just outside of range. Half HP range if I could. 18, 25, 24, 21. So they're not weak. They're not weak at all. If I set up on the forest, is that good enough? If I set up on the forest there, that's in range of 2 guys. 18, how much defense do you have? 15, so 3 damage. Oh boy. 3 plus, what, 7 for 10 damage, and then we get halved. So he should survive, even even if the eclipse lands, if I'm on a forest tile, that'll make it even harder for it to land. That'll make it even harder for it to land to begin with. Although, these guys are going to be a bit more defensively tanky. A javelin seems to be enough to kill, though. Oh, you have a killer lance. I'll keep an eye out for you. Silver sword. The javelin's enough here, but we don't really need the javelin. Rapier's not effective here. We should be able to double with no issues. Yeah, so I'm gonna set Eliwood up here with a silver sword. That should do it. As for Heath, I'm not so sure. You're gonna... Oh, shoot. That's a little bit annoying. One, two, three, four, five. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, she gets a 3 penalty on the forest, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That won't be enough to get to this guy regardless. What's your range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I know what I can do. I can do this. We can pick Lynn up here. Let me make sure I'm equipping an appropriate item. Pick Lynn up there. She can't counter, so we will just drop her on this forest tile here and wait there, and we should be safe. He'll attack Heath next, which is totally fine. Almost there, almost there. I don't know if we'll get her there, honestly, but... Okay, we are kind of moving at a bit of a snail's pace in the middle here, but that should be fine. There's no particular... There's a fort down over here, though, so maybe I should be careful about how quickly I advance. Maybe stay out of range of this guy for now. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I was definitely right. I was definitely right to be careful about how quickly I advanced there. Luckily, she's out of range of the nomad archers here. Alright, everyone else, we are getting a move on. Shoot. You're gonna come and attack Geets, aren't you? I bet. Oh, that's okay. I could actually pick him up and wait here, and that should be fine. But then he's gonna attack Marcus. 10 speed, 7 speed. Okay, so he's not getting doubled at least. Should be okay. I think he's gonna come down and attack Marcus, though, if I had to guess. Staying out of range, staying out of range. We'll bring Harkon up here. Where do I want to move low in? I suppose I can deal with you. And then I just need to keep Lucius in a kind of a safer location. That should be okay. Nils, you don't have a whole lot to do here, so I'm just gonna bring you up along with Merlinus. Okay, a little bit of scuff there, but I think we should be okay. Nice crit there. Okay, you're gonna come after low end, that's fine. Nice crit there, awesome. Based a crit there on the Killer Lance, but low end has enough defense, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, you come and attack Hawkeye, that's totally fine. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you attack Marcus. That is also fine. Oh, he does get doubled. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta be careful there, but... you're gonna have... You know what? That makes sense. It makes sense that he goes for the guy with the highest HP, because that means that's his way of doing the most damage. Still, a 2% hit rate, he's really not doing anything over there. Haha! I forgot about you. Purge on Fiora does absolutely nothing, even if it does hit. Yeah, this is also gonna do nothing. Pegasus Knight's very suited to fighting these magic enemies over here. Okay, that should leave us in the clear, honestly. I think we can just Javelin here now. Pretty safely. Exchange Javelin blows there. That just put us in Ballista range. But the Ballista guy is dying this next turn. Yeah, even with that, we are at almost full HP, so we should be totally fine. In fact, I'll get on the forest to make... The forest or the peak? I think the forest here to reduce his hit chance even more. That doesn't put us in danger of anything else, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't. This guy has the second Ballista over here, but that is not in range. So we can just very easily come over here and take this guy out with another Killer Lance crit. That's another Ballista threat eliminated. Oh, okay, that spawns generals over here. I'm not really concerned about that at all. They are nowhere near our army yet. Okay. Good. Hawkeye can come over here and take this guy out. Looks like we will need the Brave Axe here, so... Nice. Okay, so we got crit, so we didn't need the Brave Axe there, but it is what it is. Just to guarantee the kill there. Lorena can come over here and take this guy out. Steel Sword is enough. But is it worth? She has like no sword experience. So we'll just use the Iron Lance here. We'll give Canas another nice kill here. Although maybe I should have tried giving Harkin some stuff. We were trying to get him sword experience, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Okay, I am a little annoyed about you. However, I know this isn't going to kill. Unless we double? Wow, that's crazy. I think it's because this guy's also holding a super heavy tome in Eclipse, right? Although, or it's not that heavy. Whatever. Okay. Do I go for it? I don't feel like this guy is the same degree of threatening as the ballistas are. Yeah. Not super sure. Alright, let's get moving, shall we? Lynn is going to be in a bit of an awkward position here now. I mean, she can't use the ballista. She's not a sniper. These guys, a light brand. A light brand. That's a little worrying. We don't double. Ugh, okay, yeah, he's not a very great option to take care of these guys up here. They're quite fast. If I can get Lynn up there with like a Monikatsu or something, I think she'd be able to take care of them. I mean, we can get her up there. Maybe just one bit at a time. Oh, maybe force the light brand attack. Yeah, we can do that. We can actually step up here and force the light brand. Use the steel bow. The play is a little bit slower in this particular instance, but it should be fine. I think this is not the best idea. 16 damage. I mean, we're not particularly at risk. Although, the Purge guy can definitely do some damage to some of my other units here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Purge for 20. Okay, so, I mean, we live. We take 16 here. That means oh, but the 1% crit. You see that 1% crit? We need to be very, very careful about that. Okay. Priscilla's not gonna be helpful here either. I think I just need to get Heath moving. Oh, perhaps up. If we can take care of these, if we can take care of this guy, is he in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He is. We will have to maybe deal with this guy one more time, potentially. But I think we'll be okay. If we can get Heath up here, I think then we'll be cooking. Okay, so I just need to get... We do need to stay out of range for now. Shoot. He's definitely gonna go for Heath here. Heath is gonna have to take a bit of a hit here, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, because I don't want to rescue him right now. I made a mistake in terms of positioning there. Should be fine though. Priscilla, we'll just bring you up so that you're out of range here. Oh, I do have a warp. Could I warp? I don't think that's particularly helpful here. Although I think I have an idea of something that I could have done if I had used warp, but it's too late now. So maybe next turn. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we'll just leave them up there. As for down here, we should be all good. So we're gonna get moving. Drop Geets. Get Pent and Harkin on their way. Is there any threatening? There's this you. There's the Purge guy up here. Yeah, nope. We're gonna get Hector on his way. We're gonna get Lowen on his way. I wonder if I can use Lowen to take care of him right now. Potentially. But I will need to be in Purge Radius. Lowen should be okay, though. He's got 12 res. So 10 damage from this bishop. And yeah, he should be okay. Assuming he doesn't get crits. I don't know if I want to chance it. I don't know if he has the ability to crit here, because Aura does have that slight little bit of crit on it to it. I mean, I could just trade the Iron Rune, I guess. If I really want to, like, make sure. And then I can just come up here. Short Spear. Well, Hand Axe, actually. Rescue, Physic. I don't think we need any of this right now. Okay, the general, the knights are on their way. You're gonna go have Marcus's HP, sure. Still misses because he has that Eclipse Tome has abysmally low accuracy. Okay, 9 damage. We'll be okay. We don't kill in return. Okay, Purge for 8. Probably misses here. Yup. Good. That Ballista guy misses as well. That Aura hits for 10 damage. It's a pretty hefty chunk of damage. But he is gone here. Gotta say, we're getting a lot of to mediocre levels this time around, but at this point, it's not really that big of a deal. I want to deal with the Purge guy. I think the Purge guy is more important to deal with. One Silver Lance coming right up. Yes, that does put us at risk for another Ballista hit, but it doesn't, once again, it doesn't matter. She's got the Delphi shield. She will be fine. All right, that puts us in a pretty solid position here. Because... Oh my god, longbow? Ah, it's not enough. If only, if only. 19? 19 brings him down to... what is that? 20... 21? Right? 21. 21. So then the longbow would be enough. Yeah, okay. We can do that. Well, that is... If this is okay. Which it's kind of not, unless we Brave Lance. The Brave Lance will do it. Alright. Heath, you're gonna have to take some damage here. We can come up here and longbow to take this guy out. Yeah. Like I said, lots of to mediocre levels. Nice. One of the interesting things about the Brave weapons that, yeah, I haven't gotten to see all that. Wow, really, and to mediocre levels. I haven't gotten to see a lot. Is that the Brave Lance actually guarantees the 2 hits before the enemy even gets to counterattack, which is one key difference there about the doubling mechanic there. Okay, now that we are here, Marcus can actually come and visit this. They're only ruins. Whoa. What? Arc? Sage? Who are you? You're not the Arc Sage, are you? I'm sorry for my mistake. Hold it right there. Who are you? I'm from Arcadia. I wanted to speak to the Arc Sage. But he's not here, is he? Yeah, that's right. He's gone. I see. Do you need this? Why? What is it? It is a talisman. We want you all to do your best. For the future, please don't lose. If the light is strong enough, it can dispel darkness. She's gone. Strange. Oh, actually, I believe that's a bit of foreshadowing for not foreshadowing, I should say, but a bit of fan service from the previous game, FE6, Binding Blade. I'm pretty sure that was a character from Binding Blade. So, nice little tidbit that they add in here. Now, we'll go ahead and send that talisman to Merlinus. Thank you very much, mysterious girl in the ruins. All right. Now, okay, I want to send Florina up here, but the problem is these guys are advancing, although it's going to take some time for them to get through the forest. This guy has a killer bow, though. That's the biggest, that's my biggest concern. And with a devil axe, I think it's unlikely that Florina will be able to kill here. Well, 7 defense. I think Florina could just fly over here and kill that guy. She'll get there probably faster than these guys could. Although, I don't want to risk that killer bow, though. The killer bow is going to be really annoying. 9 might, though, gives him... Yeah, I just don't want to risk it. This guy, the guy doing eclipses has proved to be very minimally dangerous, suffice to say. That said, tanking a devil axe isn't going to be the greatest thing to do either. 32 attack. It's gonna be a lot of damage, but we'll see. Let's just move Florina up. She should be safe. Most of where she moves, we'll move her here. Actually, does that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, just enough. Everyone else is going to be on their way. By the way, yeah, you can't use that either. You really do just have to be a sniper. Okay. I kind of want to pick some of these guys up, but I don't have enough. I need to make sure my flyers are combat capable, so I can't just be picking up people willy-nilly. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not quite enough. Okay. Only knows we're all the way up here, but he's too far away. Get everyone moving. Oh, you know what? I could also do warp shenanigans, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, these guys are slowly inching forward. You're gonna cut 0 hit. This Eclipse Tome guy, this Eclipse Tome druid is really useless. No ballista hits either. Okay. You brigand. There's a brigand over here. Okay. Safe, 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 safe. These guys are not threatening whatsoever. Is there... There is this guy though, but once again, completely safe. You're going to attack with Nosferatu if I'm next to you, right? And not that it really matters. We have plenty of res. Although... Nosferatu is 10 might for 25 magic. It'll hit kind of hard. The important thing... Oh, look at that. 0% hit rate with a Devil Axe. So this is guaranteed. And it's guaranteed safe, too. We don't take that 20 damage ever because of the 0% hit. Alright, Florina managing to put in some work on her side over here as well. The two Pegasus Knight sisters. Real awesome. That's not gonna be enough, is it? Maybe for Eliwood? Oh, I think that's level 20 too, so... Yeah, our Dancer Bard unit has been completely maxed out. Right at the end of the game. Nice to see. Oh, yeah, it's not enough. It's because he's a horse. The force is kind of a big problem for him. Okay. We are totally chilling up here. So, Priscilla, go ahead and visit here. So noisy. I thought I could escape battle here on the Dread Isle. No, I'm not interested in why you're fighting. I'm only looking for tranquility. If helping you will bring it to me, then I will lend you my power. Not that I will be that much help. Alright! Yes, even this late in the game, we are still getting new recruits. This is Renault. He comes as a level 16 bishop with stats. Not bad stats, suffice to say. He's quite fast. He's decently tanky. His magic leaves quite a bit to be desired though at this point in the game. But he comes with a Fortify Staff. An 8 use restores all HP to allies nearby within a range. It's a very, very powerful heal staff that we'll definitely want to use. Although maybe not on Renault himself. Renault himself is, at this point in the game, you know, you probably have plenty of other units that are as capable, if not more capable than Renault is at this point. But... you know, just in case, you know, maybe you've lost some units if you're doing an Iron Man or you're not resetting, right? You got a cool, nifty little magic user here. Light magic user here, just in case. So, we don't really need any of his heals for now, because we are not particularly at risk. So what we can do is with Fiora, as always, with her crazy range and her ability to just fly across the map thanks to those boots, we can go ahead and just take out the last, or this ballista, the second to last ballista on the map here. She is so close. She's one level away from maxing out. All right, everyone else, come along, come along, come along. Actually gives us a very good way of getting Pent a little bit further than he would have been. That'll help against the general up there next turn. So very, very nice. Okay, we're just gonna have to, I don't think he'll hit though. Maybe from this distance, he would be able to hit the last eclipse, but even if he does, we're not particularly threatened by it. Okay, everyone else up here, Heath can get a move on as well. As can Lynn. Ronald, do I even need you to come in this direction? I mean, he can get moving, I guess. Go for Marcus again. Not a big deal. I could heal Marcus though. He did take a little bit of a hit from that the Wyvern Riders earlier. Okay. Honestly, Lowen, I don't need you here. I don't think I can send you up though, so we'll come down here because Heath can just grab this. No one. Huh? What's this? All right, that's the last item. It's Set's Litany, which it's probably one of the lesser useful rings, honestly, boosting an ally's evasion for a turn. It's the last of the rings that we get. Very close to the end of the game here. Oh, you've got to be joking. Did I really do that? Okay, fine. We have ways around it. We have ways around it. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Let's pick him up. I think that's safe. Yeah, cool. Over here. Let's see. Pence can just come around. Is that in range? It totally is. But Geets can probably come over here and handle it himself. Oh. We'll use the Brave Bow here. We have very... Oh my god, Geets, please! What is this? He missed all 4 of them! Jesus Christ, my man. Okay, fine, whatever, you be that way. Jesus! He missed all 4 Brave Bow shots. Damn. Yeah. Sometimes I forget to pay attention to the accuracy. So that was definitely a little on the unfortunate side. Kanas, come over here and heal Marcus if you would. %48 hit. Jesus, okay. I think I'd rather just take the 24 attack. Or even just let Florina come in here and sweep the floor with them, because she can. We might need a little bit of help there, though. We don't have enough movement over here. Okay. I really don't want to give Marcus that experience if we can help it. One silver lance shot, or stab, I guess, is the better term for that. More speed. Cool. Nosferatu that we don't really need. And we're gonna get our units moving here. Pent will be okay over there. I should not have moved. I could also just get Pent out of there. Or maybe I should get Geets out of there, but Geets will be fine. 24. He'll live. That's not really what I'm worried about. I think we'll be fine, right? These guys aren't anywhere close. That might make it... That's a little bit more concerning, I would say. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll get Geets out of here. And we will simply, very simply, we're actually getting to use this staff for once. I wasn't really expecting to ever have to use this, but there we go. There's our rescue. One of our rescue uses, just to get them out of the way of the last ballista over there. We're also out of range of all these brigands, so we're totally safe this turn. Okay, that's this area settled. We'll move Merlinus over here. And then up here, honestly, I think we just pick up Lynn up at this point and get moving this way. We are very quickly advancing on Sonia here. I don't think we want to give Fiora the kill here because she's almost maxed out. And she barely does any damage. 24 defense, I'm telling you, man. Jesus, okay. Is there anyone we want to lure out this way? No, I think Fiora is gonna be flying down here. If we can get her to deal with this last ballista guy, that would be nice. I think she should be able to if you go here and then, yeah. This armor knight's still advancing up that way. Okay, we got some more reinforcements. From behind this time, we've got some Pegasus knights that are not particularly threatening. Okay, from here... Yeah, I think this is perfectly safe, right? Should be. Fiora, Fiora, Fiora. Look how useful she is. Oh, okay, I should have positioned a little bit better there then. Well, actually, you don't move. And with, yeah, she should be fine. We'll just head straight over here. I think we still just use the Killer Lance here, yep. Just in case we crit, we can save a usage. If not, then it's totally fine. But yep, that's the last ballista. And Fiora has, she's quite literally almost maxed out here, max level here. I'd say her stats turned out quite well overall. Admittedly, the last few levels have been kind of meh, but I mean, really strong unit. I think she's probably the only unit, one of our only units who's going to be getting all the way to level 20, just because of how much I was able to use her thanks to that. Once again, the 10 movement. Okay, here. The forest's really hampering our movement here. Jeez, okay. Yeah, a bit unfortunate for where the lords are going to be at. They're going to be stuck at probably 11, 12-ish. Which is honestly, I mean, they're not doing bad. So, it's not a huge deal, but these Pegasus Knights are going to be a little bit annoying, but we should be able to outrun them. Okay. Nils, we need to get you over here if we can. Who's available here? I don't like that hit chance. But maybe we just go for it. Kanas is not going to die on the follow-up here. 24 attack, 11 defense. He should be fine. We can at least go for it. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Honestly, Light Brand? I have a hand axe, but Light Brand? Alright, cool. That covers it. So many level ups. Alright, what do we do here? I think we use Florina here, right? Probably, yeah. %0 hit. Weapon triangle advantage plus high skill units like Florina, like the Pegasus Knights, I should say, really make nice for those 0% hit rates, hit chances on the enemy side. Yeah, if we had the hammer here, we'd probably just be able to one-shot, but not a big deal. Hawkeye will be completely fine up here. No issues whatsoever. Even facing attacks from both of these guys. I mean, 21. I mean, yeah, he should be fine. The ballista guy's handled. We don't need to use a bolting here. Let's just get everyone moving. I could have definitely done that better, but it is what it is. These Pegasus Knights are not particularly scary. I'm not concerned about them. Merlinus, be on your way. Who am I carrying right now? Geats? Okay, we don't care that much about Geats. Just like that. Just like that. Alright, yeah, we've pretty much got this map down, pretty much in the clear. We just need to take care of the last few remaining bits of reinforcements, and of course, Limstella, the boss, who I think is going to be probably the hardest thing on this map to deal with. Which, I mean, go figure, it's the boss. They're supposed to be the hardest thing to deal with on the map. I don't know what I'm saying there. That much is a given. Okay, these guys are starting to show up from behind. We'll have to keep an eye out for them, but considering how far away they are, they're not really that concerning. Damage, no crit, so she'll be fine, although Limstella can't attack here anyways. Get Priscilla a kill here. Probably the best one to deal with this guy, the knight over here. And then your attack ranges are kind of annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can deal with this guy pretty easily. Just with a... I mean, Monikati, 25, Killing Edge, Silver Sword. Yeah, Monikati will do it just fine, so we'll position you here. Get Renault back. Okay. At this point, we just need to get all of our units moving, huh? Damn, okay. Marcus, we can kind of hold back on for a second, though. The units that we want to get through are these guys. Keith. That was bad, but we can just move over here. And then, honestly, get Nils ahead, essentially, right? Alright, just get everyone through this bridge. I think it's just Merlinus who hasn't moved. Yeah. This is fine. 0% shit. Yeah, 0. I didn't even check the hit rate, but I had a feeling it was going to be 0. We've barely taken any damage at all this entire map, really. These flyers are going to be a little annoying, though. Did something happen up here? Not sure. Let's see what... Oh, this guy spawned. That's what happened. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we're going to be taking a bit more damage here. Oh, I do have a bow, though. I do have that effective. That's so weird to me. Having effective damage on flyers. Not only flyers, enemies in this mode, in Eliwood normal mode, you don't get to see a lot of enemy flyers. At least not a lot of enemy Pegasus Knights. Definitely a lot more enemy Wyverns when you're in burn. But since I haven't been using archers that much, this is just not an effectiveness triangle or an effectiveness element that I've gotten to play with all that much. So that's kind of fun. 12 damage. Ugh. Can we get Renault in here? Jesus. Okay, that's Renault's super low magic coming into play there. He can kill that guy. That puts him in range of these Pegasus Knights. I would like to stay out of Pegasus Knight range if I can, but we don't have a great set of units up here to deal with the Pegasus Knights, admittedly. Down here... Oh, boy. You know what? That's fine. We'll get our buddies moving for now. If they can attack like Eliwood and Hector, that would be good. I'd be chill with that. Okay. I think we're in a good position here. Item with a javelin, that's perfect. Hector can move here with a hand axe. And we should be able to deal with these guys on enemy phase. Well, I would have been able... That's gonna hurt. That's the solution. Okay, cool. Lucius is safe now. We'll just move Geats. One block over there so that these guys will only just target Eliwood. And Hector over here. There's more guys coming up, but we should be able to get everyone through. Regardless. Okay, up here is my bigger concern, I would say. Because I can get my units down here, but that is still going to be within attack range. of at least both of the Pegasus Knights. Maybe just one of the Pegasus Knights. Here's what we can do. Monekati can clean up. So we'll just move Lin down to the forest. The forest tile, we don't need to do the forest tile then. We can do, I don't want to give him the forest tile though, so forest tile it is. Oh shoot, okay. Okay, need to do some repositioning here. Luckily we have Nils available for that. Okay, we're safe now. Lin should be fine against those guys. She can't attack us. We should be good, so we'll just get Merlinus moving here. Heath, you can stay there. There are more Pegasus Knights that are going to be on their way, though, so we wanted something to deal with them. I mean, Lin can do it. Heck, I suppose Heath could also do it, but we're not in a... I think we should be okay. I'll just end turn here. Yeah, the hit chance is still extremely low just because of how much skill Lin has. Even with weapon triangle disadvantage, the hit rate is abysmal for the enemy there. And we get the nice crit there, so... Good stuff, good stuff. The forest helps too, of course. Giving us a nice little avoid boost there. Okay, Lin putting in a little bit of work on this map as well. Oh, you have a steel sword. I didn't even realize that he had a sword. Okay. I mean, that works out for me just the same, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, look how low the enemy hit rates are here. Oh, Eliwood can't double though. He's still not fast enough. More enemy reinforcements coming up from over here. Paladins? Okay, I mean, that's not that scary. Oh, if I could just give her bow experience, that would be so fun. Longbow doesn't do shit, does it? Yeah. Oh, we have to take 26 damage in return for what? For 8 damage? That's so not worth. Trying to see what we can do here even. Ugh, talk about tough. I need to get Canas up there pronto. If only I could just give Lin some extra bow experience. But the problem with bows, right, is that they can't counter at one range, which makes them a little bit annoying when you need to enemy phase stuff. Haha. Okay, we can do something funny here at the very least. We can actually just longbow here. Give Lin this bow experience, actually. And a decent chunk of experience as well. Damn, look at that. Nils over here. Now, this is a little dangerous, because this puts Nils in attack range of Limstella, but we can very easily just pull him out of there, so it's not that concerning. And we can use Steel Bow here. We don't get to counter the other Pegasus Knight, but that should be totally fine. I have no concerns about that. Oh, there we go. There's her her C rank bows, so we can give her a little something in a second. Let's pick Nils up. Well, I don't need to use you to do that. Oh, I didn't even notice these wyverns here. What the heck? Okay, we can actually use Geats to take out... Look at that crit animation. We can actually use Geats to take out one of these guys. We get to see a little bit more flyer effective bows in action this time around. Very cool to see. Very cool to see. Javelin's not enough. Javelin is not enough. Javelin is enough, so that's what we'll do. And Candax is most certainly enough, so Hector and Eliwood finally get to do a little bit of stuff here. Hector, I think, is definitely the one that least needs the stats at this point. He is doing very, very well for himself already. Arkin, I don't know how important you are. I'd honestly rather just... What do you have equipped right now? The bow. So, Kanas? Kanas. I do want to get Kanas up to the boss, but we are not in a particular rush. And if we can get Kanas just this little bit, that little bit more experience, I think. Okay, point of speed, sure. Okay. Oh boy, let's see here. We can actually probably just pick him up and fly him up now. There's no enemies. Oh, there are. Ha 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 ha. But we have Javelin and Axe equipped, so we should be fine to take those guys down. Marcus can actually be on his way this way. We are targeting a very specific objective there. I believe that is everyone. Yeah, that should about cover it. I'll have to think about who I want to deal with these paladins with, as the cavaliers. I could just use Lynn. Cool. Look at that experience from these promoted enemies. Nice, nice, nice. That's closer to what I want to see. Well, I mean, closer. That is what I want to see. That was almost every stat. Oh my god. The reinforcements continue. Well, at least it gives us very nice opportunities to get experience here. Although these guys are definitely a fair bit weaker than the promoted enemies. We can handle them fairly easily nonetheless. Protector gains a pretty decent chunk of... Oh, I think that guy might have been the promoted enemy. That's probably why. Okay. 20 speed. Look at that. Is there anyone else that we can use to take this guy out? Florina with the javelin? Sure, why not? Might as well. It's a more valuable use of the experience, even if it's not very much. Okay, up here, we're not threatened by you at all at this point, so we're just gonna move down here and equip the Monikati once again. I'll deal with you. We'll deal with these guys later. For now, I think now would be a pretty decent opportunity to go try and take out Limstella. Question is with who? Lynn's probably not the greatest to do it here. Although, admittedly, if I could get Eliwood up here to do it, that would be nice. But that mean we'd have to delay for quite a bit. And Eliwood's perhaps not the best unit to go up against Limstella with. Let's take a look at how Luna does. Okay, we take 12 damage. We do 19 in return with a 32% crit chance. Importantly, we have an 100% hit rate. This is a pretty worthwhile trade. No crit chance. I think we can just keep doing this and then heal off Kanas when necessary. Kanas might even just get the kill here. 19 times 3, is that enough? I don't think that's not enough to kill, but if he does get the crit, I mean, that puts her well within range to get for any of our other units to get the kill. So this is a perfectly safe thing to do here. I will take your life and your essence, all for the sake of my master. I'd like to see you try. Oh, and she misses too. Nice. Honestly, if I use Phila's Might here, that does even more damage. Now, if he crits, he just gets the kill. Not that I would particularly mind. We might as well use it. I don't have much more. There's not very many chapters left to use these things. This is actually my first actual ring usage the entire game. Crazy. I've just never decided to use them, but... Oh! See, this is how you know it's my first ever ring usage in the entire game, because I don't know specific details about how this works. Right, I keep forgetting that the rings don't refresh your turn. So I should... Okay, yeah. That's my bad. Wasted a use there. Oh well, not a big deal. Well, he'll get to use it on the counter turn at the very least. But yeah, that's a little bit annoying. My bad, my bad. Are we all good here? I think we're chilling, right? Yeah, we're totally chilling. Stella gets a little heal there because of the gate that she's standing on. We do get a 29 damage here. And he gets the crit! Would you look at that? Alright, that completely one-shots her. I am not human. This body and this heart are constructs. Yes, as is this sorrow. See ya! Alright, awesome, awesome, awesome. And Kanos gets a pretty nice level with that. Very good to see. Alright, Fimbleventer gets sent to Merlinus, and now we just have... I mean, I think it's just seize the gate, right? So, after we handle that... Oh, that's fine. He could have died there if I wasn't careful. Oh my god, another crit. Bam! Yeah, if I wasn't careful about the damage there, there was a chance, you know, but he was safe either way, so Kanos gets a decent chunk of experience here. Alright, let's get moving. So basically what I'm doing here is... Let's go ahead and... I have Physic. I don't have any basic heals. Kanas has a basic heal. I'm trying to bring Eliwood up here to take care of these, the horse riders over here. But I do need... I would like to at least do a basic heal on Eliwood here to get him to max. These guys basically only have one avenue of attack, so... 21, 20, 20. They're the only ones who are in range, so Eliwood has just got it here with his other rapier here, while Marcus, with the member card, can finally come over here. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. There it is. Okay, this is the, I think the last secret shop in the game. You get, if you really need promotion items, you can get them here. Earth Seal, you can promote anyone. Fell Contract, Ocean Seal. If you have Assassins, if you want to get Assassins or your Dart promoted at this point of the game, I guess. Don't need any of that for now. For me, I just want to buy a couple more Physics, although I don't think they're super necessary at this point, but would like to have them. And then maybe just like an extra barrier. That is really about it. So, yeah, cool. I'll leave it at that. Alright, cool. You know, I probably should have brought Lin up here so that he can at least get his, one of his support bonuses, but that is okay. We will get everyone else moving. Okay, we'll just end turn here. 4 damage, unlikely to hit. Eliwood should be getting quite a bit of experience off of this. We can get like a couple more points of speed. That would be really nice. But we kind of have to get lucky here for that. Yo, he's just not gonna get hit. Very, very nice. Is that it for reinforcements? That does seem like it is it. If it's not, oh well. But here, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so we're gonna give Eliwood this last little bit of experience. You can just enemy phase all of them very easily. Complete, 30 damage there, not quite a one shot. Come on, Eliwood. You can do it. Ah, okay. His strength is insane, though. 25 strength is crazy on him. Alright, last guy. Ah, so close to another level. Alright, that wraps it up. So, yeah, not too much else to say. So not too difficult of a chapter as long as you know how to navigate it properly. Cool. So that's chapter 30 done. We'll go ahead and seize the gate. That was a heated battle. I thought it was going to go on forever. Phew. It's not finished yet. Nergal is waiting at the Dragon's Gate. Nergal, he must pay. Before we go to the Dragon's Gate, Nils, if you don't mind, would you share your story with us? Huh? I won't force you to if you don't want to. Okay, I'll tell you. I want you all to know about me and Ninian. A millennium ago, man chased dragonkind from the land, exiled us. We had no place to go, not on this world. So we used the Dragon's Gate to flee into another world. When we passed through this chasm in space and time, many of us were lost. Still, we endured the journey. We found humans there too, but they were few in number. We had a few skirmishes, but at last, we found a home. We were stable there, happy even. But some thought back on our former home, and when we did, his voice reached out to us. Ninian was a medium in the other world, an oracle of sorts. She sat at the Dragon Shrine. She held much power. We were in prayer at the shrine when it happened. We heard a voice calling to us from the Dragon's Gate. It was the voice of an old friend. We knew we weren't supposed to open the gate and return to this world. We had no idea that the owner of that voice was Nergal. Nergal. But something unexpected happened. When we opened the Dragon's Gate and traveled here again, we had lost almost all of our strength. The quintessence left within us was less even than that of an average human. In order to sustain ourselves, in order to breathe the air of this world, we took human form. We placed our energies within a dragonstone. But our dragonstone was taken, stolen. Nergal hoped to use it as a tool to summon other dragons. Until we escaped. We couldn't let our foolishness condemn our friends. Disguised as a dancer and a bard, we fled and wandered, from country to country. That's when we first met Lady Lindis, 1 year ago. That whole time, Nergal was after you? Why didn't you tell me? You were so good to us. We didn't want to cause you any trouble. After we left Lynn at Kaelin, we were captured again. We decided that the only way to escape was to cut short our own lives. That was when we met Lord Elbert. He was so strong, so kind. He knew what we were, and what we had done, and he never once condemned us. On the contrary, he tried to set us at ease with stories. Stories of his family, of his homeland. Ninian and I, we listened to his stories, and we grew to love his gentle wife and his son. Premonition, no, that is too strong a word, but we felt his son would be the one to save us. That's what we felt. That's why, Lord Eliwood, I believe in you. Even though Ninian's gone, I will continue to protect you. I have to. That's Ninian's wish. It's our wish. Let's stop Nergal. You're the only one who can do it. Nils. Let's do it. Eliwood. He's right. It's too early to give up. I mean, we're still here. We're still alive. Everyone. You're right. My friends are here with me. There's no power on this earth stronger than that. Let's go. The Dragon's Gate awaits. That's where we'll shatter Nergal's ambitions. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now, with that done, we really truly are on to the final chapters of this game, where we are going to go face Nergal and put an end to this wild ride of a story. So, yeah, look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah, I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.